We have breaking news in the world of golf. Tiger Woods will make his return at the Genesis Invitational next week at Torrey Pines. This will be his first official PGA Tour event since the Open Championship last year, where he missed the cut. Woods announced last September that he had undergone what is believed to be his 6th back surgery. He returned to competitive golf 3 months later at the PNC Championship with his son, Charlie. With this news, we bring in Michael Breed joining us now on HQ. So Tiger returning to action at the Genesis Invitational. Now remember, the Genesis was supposed to be in LA, moved down to Torrey Pines due to the wildfire. Are you surprised at the timing and the choice of his return?
Well, let's not forget he hosts this tournament, right? So at that point, you know, this is something that means a great deal to him. The second thing is that when you move this from Riv down to Torrey, this is a great win for Tiger. I mean, this is a place where he's won 8 times. He won the U.S. Open here back in 2008. Let's not forget on that broken leg. You talk about the back surgeries. There's been a lot of other things that have gone on with this guy for a long time, and still he plays great. The question is, what's the state of his game? Because the comfort level at Torrey, it can't be any higher. I mean, 8 wins on the PGA Tour and also 2 a U.S. Open. We've seen him be playing in the TGL. It looks like he's swinging nicely. You just haven't seen him walk a property. And so when you start thinking about Torrey, it's a golf course that it's a hard walk. There's a little bit of sand. It gets out towards the water there. It's some work. And so it's exciting to hear that he's going to be playing. There's still a lot of question marks with Tiger. The one thing I'm not questioning is his skill set with his golf swing. He still has great clubhead speed. He's in phenomenal shape. I just don't know what it's going to be like for him as he walks a golf course. And if he does make the cut, what's it going to be like for him over the weekend?
This might be a harsh question, but looking at this graphic that we have up right now, Tiger Woods last season, you see cut, 60th withdrawn. Are you surprised that that competitive spirit is still there and he constantly is trying to get back out there in the game?
Does anything that Tiger Woods does that surprise you? I mean, not at all. I think the guy, you know, like we talk about this on my radio show, A New Breed of Golf on Sirius XM. Passionate golfers, and there may be nobody more passionate than Tiger Woods. And to that end, you know, he's chasing something, and what he's chasing is that 83rd win on the PGA Tour. And when he gets that, he now will have that record of most wins on the PGA Tour. And so I think there's that motivation for him to get himself in position and physically and mentally to play at the highest level. I think that he's going to try to prepare himself as best he can for major championships. And so playing in the Genesis, this is a place that he's the host at, a golf course that he's very comfortable with as he starts looking at the Masters, which is just a couple of months away. It doesn't surprise me that he's playing, and it doesn't surprise me that he's trying to get to the level where he feels like he can win out here on the PGA Tour.
Man, it is just beautiful. You mentioned his comfortability at Torrey Pines, 8 wins there. How does that golf course play, and why is it so good for his style?
Well, I think, first of all, I don't know a lot of golf courses that are bad for his style. I mean, as good as he is, right? But he hits it high. He's a California kid anyway. He's comfortable with the surroundings. He's able to control, and I don't think there's been a player in the history of the game of golf who's had the iron play that Tiger Woods has. And when you start thinking about Torrey Pines and you start thinking about what it takes to be successful there, you have to be able to control distance. And he can do that as well or better than anybody that's ever played the game. So I think when you start thinking about Tiger and this place and why it fits him so well, I think he's a guy that loves to compete. I think he's a guy that has one of the best iron games on the PGA Tour and has for his entire career. And I think this golf course asks for that. And that's an answer that he has come up with, as I said, 8 separate times. So it's a place that he's going to feel very comfortable playing.
Never count Tiger out. Michael Breed with this breaking news. Tiger Woods returning to action at the Genesis Invitational next week at Torrey Pines. Michael, thanks for your time. And this weekend, you can catch all the action that you want in the world of golf on CBS and streaming on Paramount+. It's the Waste Management Phoenix Open. It is the biggest party on grass, an absolute blast to be at and also watch on television. You can catch it Saturday and Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern on CBS.